we are going to dive in and go through the persona identification document. So we're going to actually build this out, and I'm going to show you how to do that because this is that target that everything points back to. So we're going to go find some groups after this, but in order to do that, we need to do some research. Part of that research is with our competitors. So we're going to dive into a quick competitive analysis today. And I'm going to show you how to find your competitors and how to go about getting all of their customers.
Management recruiters, try them. Because they also do construction. But they're in any recruiting going. It doesn't matter what it is.
All right, great. So we're going to go with these then for now. Drop them in. Okay, and they're a direct competitor or indirect?
They can be both. I mean, they go after any.
We'll go with direct then. So now now that I've got a nice big competitor here, let's go with Alexa, find similar sites. And again, that's tools, find similar sites. We drop in this competitor and see what we come up with. So these similar sites should be giving us additional competitors that we can look up that are top in our niche here. Seeking executives. Okay, it looks like this is another competitor here. So they're executive search specialists. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and say direct. Now, before I outline too many of these, what you should do is go through and just grab all of them. Find all the competitors that you can, because we're going to be coming back over here. And if we do website traffic stats, then we can drop in these sites, these competitors of yours, and it will give us the traffic rank. And so we just come back up here and put in the traffic rank.
And what is that?
The traffic rank, number one is going to be like Amazon or Google. You're probably number 5 million on the internet for how much traffic you get compared to how many websites that are available. Gotcha. So the lower that this number is, the higher amount of traffic that it's going to receive. And we can just jump between suggested sites up here as well. So Reaction Search was our other competitor. So I'm just going to hop over to them and grab their rank as well. So they're not ranked nearly as high as the first one. So then what we're going to do, now that we have these guys, and you could spend time going through and finding all of the competitors that you have, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to close these. And I'll make those links available as well in the membership area. I want to find the key terms that they're using. We're in the business of building successful search companies and careers. Okay, so obviously they, like you said, they're helping create their recruiting firms. So I'm going to come here to the first one and open up their social sites. So here is their Facebook URL. We're going to see what kind of traffic. So they get about 1,300 people. And while I'm here, I want to have a look to see if they're running any ads. So if you scroll down to page transparency, we can go ahead and say, see all, go to ad library. And this will show us, okay, great. They are running ads. So if we scroll all the way to the bottom, the ads near the bottom are the ones that have been running the longest. So this ad has been running since September 29th. It's only a month, so it's not telling us if this ad is really working or not. Some people leave their ads on for a while. If you got an ad that was back in January, then it would be working, producing for them. So we would want to copy it. Let's just look at this information here, because the further back the ad, the longer running it is, the more likely that it could be working. So we believe effective talent advisory and search firms can change lives and industries. So this might be some information you would add back into your emotional worksheet, because it kind of goes along those lines. I don't know how effective it is, but it's good just to jot it down. So it looks like they're doing a little bit of information or training. You've got a YouTube URL there. So that looks like what's effective for them, or at least the strategy they're testing, is they're promoting the sessions that they're doing. They're interviewing individuals. A great way to use this is by actually sending friend requests to everybody that has liked or engaged with these ads. And that's a great way to get them out of the ad or out of the other network and into your own network. So if you come across this ad on your feed, then go ahead and grab that and comment on it. Obviously, don't post your advertisement on their advertisement, but you can market to their individuals by posting some good value. Now, clicking on the link in the ads to see where it goes is a great thing. This just went to their homepage. Some of your competitors might be sending people to landing pages. So then you could read through their landing pages and see what kind of lead magnets they are giving away, and add that information back into your emotional worksheet so you can use it later on. At least what you can do is dig through their profile on each of these social networks along with their website and see what's working for them. We could read their reviews. Here's some reviews here that we can read. Another great thing is to go and actually open up people that I've worked with and find out who they are. You can go through all of the links, everything that they've liked, and the books and TV shows and such. This is a great way to get to know the individuals in your network and around your network, really. That's going to allow you to find them online better. So you're not only researching your competitors, you're researching their customers. So they've got about 400 followers on Instagram. So if we find the Instagram here, and what are they posting? Again, it looks like they're just posting more interviews of some sort. And if you look, 61, 58, so they are getting some kind. This one's got 1,000. So they are getting some kind of interaction from these. So you might as well come on here and find the higher producing content. The more engaged content obviously is going to tell you this is what people like. That's one great thing about Instagram, is that you can post a ton of content there and sort it by engaged and find out what type of content is performing the best. And then you can use that kind of content in your ads. So moving on, we're going to go to their YouTube URL. They've got another 440 subscribers here. This is all great. I'm surprised to see a recruiter like this actually getting any kind of traction. That could be why they're doing interviews. So going back to this one, executive search specialist, just kind of review their website real quick. Time-consuming process. You can go through and pull some information, see what's working as far as what information that they are speaking of to their audience, and then put that information into your emotional worksheet, because you can pull from it later. The emotional worksheet, the job that we're doing here is going out and finding all those lightning bolts all over the internet, because the quality of content and marketing content that we get out of our emotional worksheet is going to be a direct reflection of what we've put into it. Here's their social. I'm just going to go ahead and open these. The first one, they've got about 1,200. These don't have to be exact. Just remember. Those are pretty fair numbers, though, 1,200. And so I don't see any reviews, but they're listing their jobs here on Facebook. And it looks like they're listing a couple of them. So this is probably working for them. They've got some engagement on these jobs. So that could be a tactic that you use as well. And then we're going to check out the ad library real quick. Looks like they only have one ad. Confidence doesn't always boost performance. And they're just promoting a link. So that's not going to do us any good as far as information goes. Looks like they got suspended off Twitter. So we will just track the URL. Let's have a look. They have one subscriber that's on YouTube. So YouTube is not working for them. So after you've gone through and kind of picked out these companies, you can dig in and find their ads and their landing pages you want. Another thing to do is to go through these and grab the information that they're using. Remember, if you're finding any emotions that they are touching on, you can go ahead and grab those and put them back into your emotional worksheet. So that's how you would use this competitive analysis. But also what we're going to do is we come down here, and if we find that people are really following them, I might list those competitors here if they've got blogs or if they've got groups or anything that they're capturing your audience, your clientele, because we're also going to be able to use this information to find any Facebook groups that your competitors have already created. And they may already be grabbing all of your audience and bringing it into one location. So that's another reason why we want to find our competitors.